Hey, I'm Lena and welcome to my cottage kitchen renovation. Today I am making over the countertops in the small cottage that sits on our property that I'm trying to make over for our family. You can see that I've already painted the countertops. You can check out my other videos how to do that. And today we're doing the GIANNI DIY marble epoxy just to bring these laminate countertops back to life and give them a new and fresh and modern feel. For this project, I'm using the GIANNI Carrara White Marble Epoxy Kit. I purchased it off of Amazon. I will link the product below. I just like that this kit comes with everything that you need and it costs $199. Before you begin the process, it's incredibly important that you do the right prep work. The first thing I did was clean the countertops really well, and then I used the provided drop cloth and just painter's tape to make sure I covered all of my cabinets because you don't want the epoxy dripping on these. It's also really important to tape around your sink if you plan to keep that after you're done. Another reason that I really like this kit is everything comes labeled and it's pretty much foolproof. So literally the first can is labeled step 1, and this is applying the white base paint to the countertops. Now there are several other kits on the market that you could use. Rust-Oleum makes one, or you could just apply white primer and kind of makeshift it or DIY. But again, I really like the kit because it gave me each step by step and had all of the products that I needed. I found it helpful to start at the edges, especially if you have trim going up the wall. So I just used the provided brush to do the perimeter first. Again, just putting on an initial layer of the paint and working my way around the perimeters, and then eventually coming back and doing the countertops with the provided roller. This came in the kit. It comes with 2 roller heads, one that you can do the base paint with, and then another that we'll use later for the epoxy. Just important that you do a nice, smooth, even layer, and then I came over it and did a second layer. So I have 2 coats of the white base paint before we move on to the second step. So for step 2, now that I've got the countertops painted white, we are going to paint on gray veining to make it look like marble using just this countertop paint and then the sponge to blot it to give it that natural stone look. They provided this small paintbrush to put on the veining. Creating the marble veining was definitely the most intimidating part of going into this project. I don't consider myself to be very artistic, so coming up with beautiful drawn veins was a little bit scary, but I actually found this process to be so much easier than I thought it would be. And the technique is really just taking the brush and slowly going at like a twisted angle to create very natural looking veins. There are patterns that you can find out there if you want to copy them. I wanted a very subtle veining. I didn't want anything too in your face. And then I just kind of found natural legs, if you will, to have them go off to look at like a natural Y, kind of like a river style veining. And again, I just did this by eye. Where did I want it to be a little lighter? Where did I want it to be a little heavier? And then spritzing the water bottle and going back and blotting with the sponge and the brush is really critical to getting that natural look. Again, I was very intimidated by this, but after I did it, and then with a little help from my sister, I really think anyone can do it. Okay, now that I have painted on the veining using the kit, it is now time to apply the epoxy resin. So it comes with these in the kit, and I'm just gonna pour this into it, stir it up for 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and then it'll be ready to pour on top of the surface. So now that I've got the epoxy mixed up, we are ready to apply it using the provided roller and the brush. The brush is going to be used to do the backsplash, and the roller is going to coat it onto the surface just using a light amount of pressure. So let's give it a try. Applying the epoxy resin actually turned out to be the most technical portion of the whole process, I felt. Again, I was a little bit scared when I first started applying this, and I found that the key is to be very generous with how much you apply. That way the roller has plenty of material to evenly distribute. So I just rolled over it. When I would see a little dips in the area, I would just try to work in a little more epoxy resin. And the main thing here was trying to get a very flat, even surface, because this is what will harden to create very durable countertops. It almost becomes like as hard as concrete. Woo. The stuff is really thick, like you're scooping like a thick syrup. And now let's work it in with the roller. Here is the finished product, and honestly, it turned out so much better than I could have even imagined, and I really think it's possible for anyone to do this style of countertop. Here we are, actually 1 year later, and let's check out how these countertops have held up. I honestly was so happy with the way these turned out. They looked so much better than I could have honestly imagined. It was such a great and inexpensive and easy fix for these old, ugly, yellow laminate countertops. And now they look like beautiful Carrara marble. So everything has held up really well. Again, the epoxy is a super durable surface. You don't want to put anything too hot on here, just as you wouldn't with most countertops. But everything has held up really nicely. They're pretty easy to clean. They haven't stained. So I think this is a great solution if you're looking for an affordable and easy way to update your countertops. Thanks for being here. Again, I'm Lena from Flipping Gorgeous. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video and you'd like other easy DIY options to update your home.